Welcome back to Nick Lenz's Comic Corner. Classic, non-classic. This is episode number 674 and Doubleshot number 578. I'm going to cover the last two trades to collect the series of Grayson. I have reviewed the first three trades, but the library didn't have the last two, so I ordered these from Flynn. First up, it's Grayson Volume 4, Ghost in the Tomb. This collects Grayson issues 13 and 16 and Robin War 1 through 2. I'm kind of glad the fact that they threw in the Robin War issues, but they threw in the entire story. Yeah, there's like certain bits and pieces of the story missing. And the way they ordered this one is a bit bizarre. First, they start with Robin War, mind you, with Robin War number 1. That's where they started first. And then it's the Grayson issue that ties it. That's part of that comes right after that. And then it jumps to the finale, and everything else in here is just, well, Dick Grayson taking down Spiral, which continues the next trade. Yep. But yeah, this is actually the Robin War was an okay tie-in, okay storyline, but as for reviewing this whole storyline as a whole, I'm going to get the trade soon for that one, along with the callings to get my thoughts on it. But yeah, this is kind of the beginning. Oh yeah, and the way they start off the first issue that comes right after the whole thing with Robin War is they have Dick Grayson in here, where because he came back from Gotham, they decided to have him stripped butt naked and have his boss see him in the nude and see this other woman who's there's Cybertech person they got in the first arc. Yeah, and where she's like, oh, is that a piece of Cybertech? It's like, nope, it's a mole. It's like, wow. It's like these ladies really wanted to see Dick Grayson in nude so badly. Yeah, because to the ladies, Dick Grayson is handsome. Just as handsome as Bruce Wayne, probably some people might think so. Yeah. So yeah, beginning the fall of Spiral. Yep. Also, they threw in some characters in here that some people haven't seen in a while. One, of course, is Maxwell Lord, which I thought this was going to be his first appearance post-Flashpoint. I kind of forgot it was actually in the pages of OMAC. Now, it does feature a few characters who is technically either first time in a while or first post-Flash appearance. First, you have Frankenstein. First time he's appeared since they're in events of Robin War. We have Bronze Tiger, which I think this is supposed to be his first post-Flash appearance. We have Grifter for the first time since the end of his ongoing series. Yeah, it's something Tom King and Tim Seeley, who the writers of this thing, it's something they threw. Oh yeah, they even threw in King Faraday, who actually did return to pages of Suicide Squad. Yeah, it's something though they threw in Grifter. Grifter had an ongoing series right by the time it was a pretty decent series, but I'll get a chance to do it sometime in the future. Along with Tim Seeley and Tom King, who the writers of this book, McKennell Jen is the artist in here, who actually later on joins Tom King on Batman as the artist. And I think currently this person is the artist for Batman right now. Yeah, so pretty good. Pretty good beginning to the end. So 9.5 out of 10. Excuse me. Next up it's Grayson Volume 5, Spiral's End. Collecting Grayson 1720 and Grayson in number 3, and a sneak peek at Nightwing Rebirth number 1. Yep. Now, in the case of these 4 issues, this is the end of the Spiral organization. Dr. Deadless, who kind of was taking up her personality, erases everybody of basically having Dick Grayson not existing and not even being part of Spiral. But Helen Bertinelli remembers him perfectly fine, probably because she's immune from Hypnos. Oh yeah, and according to the writer, apparently Hypnos is still part of it. He doesn't have the context anymore, but he does have it in his bloodstream. Yeah, and this later is explored in the Grayson Annual. Oh yeah, in the final issue, he dishes the T-shirt and goes back to his Nightwing costume. You get a chance to see a brief glimpse of his blue costume. Yeah, before his actual ongoing series starts up. Which I thought was really nice, the final issue of the series. The fact, okay, he opens up his T-shirt, the shirt he's wearing, and bam! Nightwing, which is teasing him returning to be Nightwing. And Tim Seeley took over as Nightwing right after that. He stayed writing Dick Grayson for at least for about next 2 years. Yeah, for the next 2 years, Tim Seeley wrote Nightwing. Yeah, he wrote him up until just this year when he left the book after writing like 34 issues before Sam Humphries took over for a few issues. And I think Colin King took over, who actually wrote the annual in here. He wrote the first story in it. And I think now it's Ben Percy who's the writer of Nightwing. So yeah, it's great the fact that we even threw in Checkmate in here, which, like with Maxwell Lord, first time since... Well, actually, Checkmate had actually previously appeared in this series during the second arc of the series. It's nice that Tim Seeley and Tom King brought this organization back. I like Checkmate. It's a great organization. It's just that they're barely used. I mean, it's like Argus or Goer for them, which technically that's true. But I thought, now a lot of people are already thinking, okay, is Checkmate basically not existing in its current continuity? But for OMAC, yeah, Checkmate does exist, but on a very small scale. They're not like all over the place like they were in pre-Flashpoint. Yeah. Now, Colin Kelly just writes the annual here. He's one of several different writers. He won 2 writers for a thing. The other is Jackson Leasing. Here are the artists for this particular set of issues. Roge Antino, Carmen Camicalo, Giordano Borges, Natasha Archie, Christian Deuce, Flavino, and Javier Fernandez. The cover art is done by Mikhail Jennings, which is really good. Yeah. But a great way to end the series, and as of now, I pretty much have reviewed most of Dick Grayson, the trades that came up with Dick Grayson for his publication period of time. As of right now, I reviewed pretty much everything from him from his almost the entire era from 2011 to present. The only thing I have not reviewed is the final trade of Nightwing Volume 3, which I'm going to get that soon. But as of now, Grayson's fully reviewed. Nightwing is updating until I get the current volume until the next trade comes out. And I got one more trade for the previous volume. So I'm going to give this book a 9.5 out of 10. It's really good. Alright, so that's it for this episode. Stay tuned for the next episode, which is going to be episode number 675 and Doubleshot number 579, which is going to be covering 2 Aquaman trades. Yeah, I haven't covered an Aquaman trade in quite some time, so yeah, I'm going to cover an Aquaman trade. Okay? Until I see you on the next review. Bye.